to actually invest in your local community. So again, that tax policy and what the Cordray and Sutton administration will do to ensure that we have true investment in public transportation. Ohio is ranked like 45th or 46th in the nation of how we fund our public transportation on a per pupil basis. And so again, they want to make the investment so that we can ensure that Ohioans, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to school, or even just getting around living your life, that you will have the opportunity to stay connected.
I want to leave that and defer that to the General Assembly. That is something that they take up, and I think that I can speak for Robert Sprague, is that he would support any effort to create transportation that is conducive to any community in the state of Ohio. But I'm going to leave that up to the folks who write those policies and address that legislation.
If I can, I know that I have to leave. I have to be somewhere at 7:30. It's a half hour away, so that makes me only 21 minutes late. And I apologize for not being here earlier and having to leave. But if I could just say briefly, I'm Steve Tattleback, and I'm running to be the Attorney General. And the number one thing you want in an Attorney General is somebody who's willing to do independent and hard things. And that's what I've done as U.S. Attorney. It's what I've done my whole life. To do the easy things, anybody can do that. But to do the hard things, to deal with the problem of police reform in the city of Cleveland, when we had our community in crisis, and now we have, at least trying to move in the right direction. I brought a case that led to a consent decree that brought people together. I came to this church and talked to people about that effort when I was the U.S. Attorney. To deal with public corruption, I prosecuted Democrats and Republicans. There's a lot of Christmas card lists in Cleveland that have my name crossed off, right? Because I did hard things when I was a prosecutor. And to make sure that we're doing everything we can to bring every single citizen of Ohio along in our future. Those are the things that I've spent my whole life doing as a civil rights attorney and as a prosecutor. That's what you should not just want, but you should demand out of your next Attorney General. I'm Steve Tattleback, and I want to be your next Attorney General, and I hope I have your support on November 6th, so thank you very much.
Can you answer about the question about public transportation?
So out of fairness for the candidates and representatives that are sitting up here, I feel we should move to closing remarks. Just that you guys have, if you have any closing remarks.
We have 14 days, and I hope that people, as you are here, you are getting information to make an informed choice. I truly believe that Richard Cordray and Betty Sutton will make an excellent governor and lieutenant governor for Ohio. They have made a commitment to ensuring, not just through talk, but through an action, to having a cabinet of directors and deputy directors that are truly reflective of Ohio, and having a willingness to listen and work with communities so that we can get the communities that we all deserve, having access to affordable health care, to ensuring that our young people want to to be invested in, so that when they graduate from high school and go on to do all the great things, that they actually want to stay here in Ohio. And then finally, making sure that our criminal justice is truly reformed, so that communities that for far too long that have been ignored, we can bring these issues to the forefront, and ensuring that people, while they may have made some mistakes in the past, that they truly have an opportunity to be productive citizens in Ohio. So again, please vote and support Richard Cordray and Betty Sutton. These last 14 days after you vote, please encourage 5 to 10 other people to do the same. We cannot do this with you, and we really humbly ask for your support in this upcoming election. Thank you.
As our next Treasurer for the State of Ohio, Robert Sprague, he's committed to working with state partners and local governments to implement, as I indicated, the social impact bond. He's committed to developing small businesses in this community. He's developing, and he is committed to doing whatever it takes to make sure that this community acquire the wealth that it deserves. And And so in the next 14 days, you have a choice to make. And we are encouraging you to vote Robert Sprague for the next Southern Ohio treasurer. He has been endorsed by this community newspaper, the Plain Dealer, as the best candidate to hold this office. So I encourage you, and again, I do encourage you guys to identify at least 5, 6, 7, 10 people, get a bus, rent a bus, and get these folks out the vote. Thank you.
So at this time, I know there's some other candidates that are in the audience. If you want to stand for me, please. And tell us your name and what you're running for, your platform, and again, we'll give you about 2 minutes for that, and I think we have a microphone if you have one.
You can go ahead.
Hi, my name is James Jerome Bell. I'm running for congressman in the 11th district as a write-in candidate. That's James Jerome Bell, B-E-L-L. My platform, thank you. My platform consists of, number one, reparations for people of African American descent for 244 years of slavery and 400 years of subjugation and Jim Crow, segregation, lynchings, and such forth. My second part of my platform is abolishing the Second Amendment. We have too much violence by gunfire and things of that nature, and it's totally unnecessary. The Bible says that we shall turn our swords into plowshares, and now is the time in 2018 and beyond to do that. Thirdly, universal basic income. Automation and robotics is taking jobs away. And also environmental sustainability, because what happened in Flint, Michigan can happen here. So once again, my name is James Jerome Bell. Please Google me and go to my YouTube page and remember me, James Jerome Bell. If any of you do not have my business card, I'll be here after the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. The hour is drawing near, and we've had a long day. I'm Reverend Pamela M. Pinckney Butts, and I'm a candidate for the United States House of Representatives for the 11th District of Ohio. I am the daughter of Charles E. Jackson Pinckney, the former council president of Worcester Heights, Ohio, who was the first person of color to run against Raymond J. Grabo in the 1960s. My mother is attorney Dr. Betty K. Butts Pinckney, the former Chief of Staff for Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones. And I am the State of Ohio Director for Justice for All, which is based out of Seattle, Washington. I'm the clergy chairperson for the Black on Black Crime Incorporated. I am a board member of a reentry program in Youngstown, Ohio, called Starting Over Again, A Chance to Do Better, and I am a former speechwriter for the late Congresswoman Stephanie Tubbs Jones. And recently I was the chairperson for the religious affairs for the re-election of the Honorable Mayor Frank D. Jackson for the city of Cleveland for the historical election that took place. And I'm very concerned. If I have a platform that you would like to know what it would be, family is first. And I'm very concerned about the fact that when Mayor Frank D. Jackson went to prosecute 13 white police officers who gunned down 2 unarmed black people in a multiplicity of jurisdictions, that he got sued for reverse discrimination. It didn't happen once, it happened twice. When Mayor Frank D. Jackson went to prosecute a white police officer, a white Italian specifically also, police officer for murdering a black child, 14 years old, and if you can look it up, and he got sued for reverse discrimination. I am a multiracial citizen, and I am a multi-partisan candidate. I do what Jesus would do. I would find the good that's in each situation to benefit our nation. And there are a lot of people using the church in these times for false reasons. Thank you. I'm told that my time has run out. I do attend the RTA board meetings, the school board meetings. That's why I stayed here tonight. I was supposed to be at the school board meeting for Cleveland Metropolitan School District. If you need to reach me, my phone number is 1216-548-0820. My website is www.PamelaUSA2016.info. And I also have been on the front line for Tanisha Anderson, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, and many other entities and people, as well as did an invocation for the National Women's March and Rally 2017, and the opening speech, as well as the International Women's March and Rally. God bless you.
So
Thank you very much. And
Thank you. So in closing, I want to thank everybody who showed up, to the representatives, to the candidates who came out and expressed their opinions and their stance for their offices. We really appreciate it. And to you guys for submitting your questions. I'm sorry we couldn't get to all of them, but I do appreciate everybody participating in this. Voting, election day is November 6th, 14 days from today. So we have work to do. And early voting is now, so you can go to your precinct and early vote right now. And just like everyone else has set up here, take some people with you because this is our future. The people that are sitting up here, they're fighting for your future as well. So take that seriously, and thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
So thank you everyone again for coming out. We want to give Ms. Darcina Drake for a round of applause for doing an excellent job moderating the wonderful panelists who came out to speak on behalf of the candidates, and a special thank you for Steve Delbach, who took the time to come out personally himself. So we definitely want to say thank you to him. There is some signs in the back, so if you want to